Shambles.
Yeah, this really could be the twist of the season, because coming into today, we're just wondering, will one team upset one of the big four? We've already had two, but could we have a majority? Could this be an all non-French semi-final tomorrow on one side of the bracket? And not only that, it would be the teams 5th and 6th in points. That would really blow this wide open, but as things start off, it's Gentlemates with the kickoff win. It's actually boostless though, unable to really do anything with it.
It was always going to be on the day that we decided to do a nation's tier list, wasn't it? They were waiting for these sort of situations. See whether or not Gentlemates can get France back where they feel like they should be. Vitality have already course-corrected the ship. Chronic clears long. Atomic will follow. We're going to try our hardest not to get that mixed up at any point today. If we do, sorry, it's always going to be difficult.
Yeah, we just need, NA Atomic to hop the pond, join the Atomic and Chronic roster, just to really confuse everybody.
Oh, no. It's like trying to cast the 1v1 between Revsy and Rezi. That was still the worst thing I've had in my life. As Tox trying to make life very difficult now for the upcoming attacking player. A Chronic against Seiko, who just waits, but that ball now is over the top of Juicy. So it is an opportunity here for Lunar Galaxy just to give chase, and they've got some breathing room, they've got some demos, not much else.
The low 50-50, a great defensive tool when you do not have any momentum or any boost to play with. Chronic used it wisely moments ago. Pretty end-to-end stuff so far. Look for Gentlemates to try to use some of their tricks from the Major. You know, it's actually probably the most prominent of the lot when it comes to losing 50s towards his teammates, which, you know, might sound counterintuitive, losing 50-50s, but it's kind of the same as, you know, losing the kickoff towards the back corner when your teammate's grabbing boost, and he just does that for midfield play like it's nobody's business.
Oh, that's a heavy hit there from the defending player. Do not want to be hitting the ceiling there, as now Tox wiped out position. Seiko's going to go on the follow. Seiko, who has maybe been like the definition of what our current narrative around Gentlemates has been. Get him online, he struggles a little bit more. Get him on live events though, he is unbelievable. They would like live event Seiko to be taken to the field this time around, as Tox will turn, and Itachi had to be even to it.
I really do wonder if it is, Seiko struggling online or just everybody else struggling on LAN, because Seiko looked like he was, just the composure personified on stage, no pressure at all. When he did play on LAN recently, even after winning, he just seemed pretty nonchalant about the whole situation. As we approach halftime game one, Lunar Galaxy are holding their own in the midfield. Still not too many clear-cut chances for either team. So Gentlemates now look to hit on the counter. Atomic says no, none of that. Get the ball back in your half.
Some big dive-ins as well from the third man of both teams. Now they got a cut cross. Just felt the presence of one of the attacking players trying to sneak in behind them. Seiko looking for the backboard. Chronic gets there first. Itachi looking for the drop down. Juicy, you know what was waiting for it. The clear is long, but Chronic doesn't have any boost and therefore can't do too much with it. But Gentlemates don't know that, and they've kind of allowed some gaps here. Lunar Galaxy happy to take control of it. Chronic's still on nothing, still hasn't rotated back, and this is why, because they've almost caused the chaos needed for a goal.
That's good speed by Juicy to get the ball out of defense and into attack in one booming touch. Itachi now coming into the plate. His pitch goes nowhere except towards a Chronic though. Not too many passes being linked up between the two teams right now. Mostly just maybe one pass, and then that's a turnover towards the other team. Tox looks to be the second German to make Championship Sunday this weekend, joining Raziers, who's already crossed that mark this weekend. Chance out for him to open the scoring. He does! Top ends. Tox makes it 1-0.
Yeah, it does feel like Tox has been the target man. Allow the outplays to come from Atomic and a Chronic, and wait for the opportunity. Finally drops for him, and Itachi, you can glue two of those cars back to back. He still wasn't making it.
Yeah, this is now a continued trend. You know, if we'd seen 3 French teams win at this point of the day, like we thought we would, and this would not really be too worrying. But after seeing BDS and Carmi Corp eliminated, and knowing that Gentlemates did struggle online last split, now suddenly it's looking a little bit more ropey for this team. And the major champions are not dominant from the get-go like their fans hoped they would be.
For me, the big thing from Gentlemates that they have to fix is these weak touches in offense. They are dropping it to defenders on almost a half volley. The perfect position every player loves to see something come at them from. need to just force some movement, make it difficult. Juicy's going to try exactly that. Musty over the top, and Itachi can't get there in time. Lunar Galaxy holding on to their lead, 30 seconds left, and they've got Atomic, full boost, and the ball. Let's see what he can do.
Atomic actually forcing on target here just wide. Juicy done enough to get it into the post. 25 seconds to go. Mid-air pitch misses for Gentlemates, but Juicy's got a play here. He's going to chip it to himself, but that's going more into the corner than into a dangerous position. And a good pre-flip there by Tox to get the ball clear. 15 seconds to go. Seiko on the ball. He's challenged, and he does get past it. It's bouncing on target. Oh, they've conceded an absolute howler. Nobody played the ball, and Seiko's miss actually just bounces in.
Just try to have a look at this from the defender's POV. They just believe Seiko's got it. Even if Seiko is playing that top corner, Atomic's positioning, he's never getting there. He has just been caught watching the play rather than reacting to it.
That's why it's so important to have somebody going straight for the ball in modern Rocket League. The flip reset is often no more dangerous than a complete whiff and an accidental fake in the position. Now, will Itachi keep this up? He's looking for the grind. Tox says no, into the middle for Atomic. It's actually still there though, again looking for the grind, and Chronic might agree. He does, backs off as he was boostless, and game one will be decided in OT.
And this one will hurt so much for Lunar Galaxy if they do go on to lose. Seiko trying to make that reality. Bounces down, Juicy's got to jump backwards for it, can't do so. Itachi didn't believe in his teammate, and he made the right decision already back.
Well, let's see how Lunar Galaxy are going to play this one. They did lose the lead pretty badly there, but now a chance for Chronic. He's had a tight tangle double tap attempt there. Atomic looking at fake a flip reset middle to let Tox come in. Juicy's not interested in seeing that one play out.
Tox is having a lot of success though in these positions, just playing it down the line, forcing these challenges, and he's winning a lot of them. We're required yet again. This time, not going to have any funny business happen. Just go straight for it. Here comes Atomic. Are they going to get a bump on Itachi? Well, it wasn't far off.
We have 1 minute into OT now. Chances for Lunar Galaxy. You know, it's not been the complete, drama that we've become used to seeing today, as both teams have, for the most part, kept multiple players back in position. Cover counters as Chronic drifts towards the near post here. Not going to be able to get on the end of this one. Nobody in the middle every time the ball does come into the center. It's mostly repositioning. Mostly a boost battle in the midfield.
Oh, Chronic's gone straight for power. Seiko happy to read that. It's a bit easier for him than anything else that might come his way. Up goes Tox. Chronic's not going to turn instead. Atomic calls in. Very light first touch. I think even the defenders expected that, and they did have to adjust, and they did adjust well. The Chronic still with 0. Going to stick with 1-1 challenge.
Oh.
This is where things...
Oh.
Atomic has played it out. He's had Seiko. It rolled up, didn't go the way he wanted, and Atomic has got away with it.
Oh, they've gone away with murder there. I mean, double commit to the back corner, and then the third man committing as well. That was a complete all-in move there by Lunar Galaxy for really not a lot. I'm surprised to see them commit so hard there. They've been quite disciplined this game for the most part. But the ball bounced very fortunately for them. Will it do so on this occasion, though? Seiko with a lean-back reset. This time he's not going to be given the luxury of the mind game, as Lunar Galaxy's defense do decide to hit part of the ball.
Itachi was 0, but he does have the wall to help him out. Gets the ball up. Juicy not far off. Atomic gets to it. Going to just chase down now. Not going to give Seiko that time. And now Itachi needs to avoid being back. And it's happened again. What? Galaxy have got away with it again. Up goes Seiko. We'll be
oh my goodness.
Atomic. We stay in overtime.
Well, you think they can't keep getting away with this. Again, they've conceded a completely open net across the pitch, but it's bounced off the post and up. I mean, earlier on we were talking about the crossbar. It's BDS worst enemy. The post is Gentlemate's worst enemy today. And now they've got another opportunity denied by Chronic. That's a great save. He's offloaded it to Atomic, but his touch goes wayward.
All up. Seiko immediately challenged. 3 minutes into this overtime. Itachi one-on-one, gets him to the corner. Tox prioritizes 100 boost. Next one up high.
Oh, a save.
Keeps this overtime going. Itachi leaves it for a teammate, but Juicy beats the ball by Tox.
No boost for Toxer. Chronic here in defense. Gentlemates play for the direct shot, but it's off the post. Juicy there tried to go for just the game winner. Had the option middle. Now surely they're getting a goal at the end of this attack. There's no boost at all for any Luna Galaxy player. They need to get this ball clear, and they do. Atomic somehow, between the massive cars, spots an opening.
Yeah, for whatever reason, the ball just keeps bouncing nicely for them in defense. Off the backboard, Tox gets something to it, had to do so. Now he's got the pinch to get rid of the ball. That was desperately needed. Juicy waiting backboard, goes went for glory, just couldn't quite find it.
Well, these redirects from Juicy are definitely testing the goalkeeping from Luna Galaxy. They've been there when they needed to be, and when they've not, the post has had them covered. 4 minutes into overtime. Luna Galaxy just surviving at the moment, but they are really struggling to win any kind of midfield control.
Seiko bumping everyone out of the way, stealing the boost, locking side on with Atomic. Up goes Juicy. He wants to show everyone. This is Gentlemates to win. Right now, it's theirs to lose. They have been well in control.
And that was more like it from Juicy again. He's starting to come online here, look a bit more like his major winning form. And everybody calling him MVP of the final day. That's a very risky attempt there to clear the ball from Atomic straight into Itachi, who was right in front of him. Seiko from a tight angle, more of a pass to a goalkeeper than a shot on that occasion, but now Juicy into the play. Great vision. Oh, that's so selfless, but it's again off the post.
There needs to be an investigation into this post and crossbar. There is no way this is regulation. 1-1, 5 minutes in, and an expected goal percentage, I'd imagine about 8,000 for Gentlemates.
Who gave Monkey Moon the controller? What is going on? There should have been a goal there for Itachi, you'd think. He had a completely uncontested shot. Juicy picked him out in the middle beautifully. Now we're 5 minutes into overtime. Luna Galaxy still on the back foot. Atomic deflects it into the corner. They're going to lose their boost here, though. This, again, another tough situation for Luna Galaxy, but they're finding the clears. They're getting the ball out occasionally, and that's keeping them in this game.
The only issue they've got is they've had Tox running downfield, but they haven't been able to find him for anything, as that one was very scary. As we now go all the way back to a Chronic. First touch, enough to just ward off Seiko. First time they've really had a chance to put something together. That's dropping down for it.
Oh, no. Whoa.
Wow. And Itachi keeps it out, keeps us going.
Oh, massive save from Itachi. Now can he go the whole way? It's off the bar, and now there is going to be a clear from Atomic. They're covered in the middle very well here. Seiko sideball double misses. A Chronic again covers the center, but Juicy's all over them. He's run out of boost. Can the ball go in? Yes, it can. Juicy dunks it past the last defender. 6 minute and 20 overtime. Gentlemates with their 20th shot of the game. Take it 2-1.
Just go right down the middle. Don't let it go anywhere near the woodwork. Juicy Chronic.
The late game, and I think it all stems from the lack of control. They were, they were finding clears to survive, but they weren't controlling the possession. They were conceding possession with all of their touches. Well, the majority of their touches at least. That just gave Gentlemates so many more opportunities to score, which they eventually did.
Oh, what a challenge. All right, well, Gentlemates are having none of this anymore. Just going to annihilate every challenge and take the chances afterwards.
Oh dear, well, Tox has tried to go for the back wall here, but he just misread the timing. He tried to clip that as he's driving up the back wall. Hit the ball right as it bounces on the wall, but there was just no time. The ball was coming at him too quick. He couldn't transition to the wall in time, and that is a good bump by Tox, who was briefly at the play. But Seiko's beaten into the post. What is going on? I mean, this is just the worst day of shooting France has ever had in Rocket League history. We have gone back to prehistoric times when it comes to accuracy.
Somewhere, K-Dop is rolling his eyes. This is not what he taught the region. Oh, dearie me. Well, I
mean, no doubt Seiko's trying to pinch that one in. He's thinking, right, if I just flip at the last second here, the ball can only go one way. But, of course, that's not the case. If you hit it too early, you're just getting a clean hit into the post. There's no post pinch on target.
Well, it's a match and a series at the moment that feels like Gentlemates should be running away from it. Instead, it's still close. Plenty of time now for Luna Galaxy to make inroads, to get themselves back into it, and to get momentum going their way, but nobody attacking that ball at all. It's a lack of confidence on the follow-ups. No such issues on the opposite side of the ball. We're not scoring every shot, but we're taking enough of them.
Great setup by Seiko there. 1v2 play with a little bit of ceiling involved. And Juicy can't miss from that range. I maybe shouldn't say that because, you know, with the day we've had, anything could happen. But he didn't miss. He put the ball into the net. And Gentlemates are, you know, they're still the team creating all the chances. Pinch pass middle. It's actually gone the other way, though. Atomic all over that one. Yeah, this is very much the flow that Gentlemates want. And if they can just iron out the kinks in their offensive accuracy, they're going to be dominating this series.
Seiko with Juicy to aim for, decides to tell Juicy go fetch, and Juicy doing so, gets the dunk. Next one to it is the defense of Atomic. Fox again waiting in midfield. It's the first time they've actually found him, and it's not the best result for them. Seiko just controls. Got a bit of territory, but simple enough here for Gentlemates. Tanchi sealing recovery. I'll say that actually. Gentlemates are not dealing with this all that well. Well, they've given that one up off the backboard.
Yeah, fantastic pass by Tox after the chaos in the back corner for Gentlemates. He wasted no time centering it. And Atomic was up straight away. 1 goal on the board for Luna Galaxy. They need to ride this wave of momentum now because they have really been lacking. Delayed kickoff from Juicy and immediately goes to Seiko, but then back into Luna Galaxy control. Seiko's done well there though with the back pass to win back possession for Gentlemates, with possession that they've had plenty of in the tail end of the last game and the start of this one.
Low boost for Achronic, they'll still get rid of it. Itachi, sidewall double, gonna leave it. Quite like the angle that he was proposed with. Early challenge again. Achronic loves to launch in with 0 boost. Not overly worried about how much longer it might take for him to recover afterwards. Now back double, not far off.
Well, you know, Tox in that position, he's so close that I think he just has to play the miss there. He has to read his teammate missing, or really there's no way you can react to what's happening in front of him. If you are going to be that close, you're only scoring if your teammate does miss. I think, you know, waiting there to see what happens, give himself no chance. Now tough overhead read for Tox. He does make it, but it's into the middle for Seiko. He can't get goal side, or he can't get a shot on target, I should say. The 2-1 lead remains for Gentlemates. Not looking super comfortable as they were earlier on. Luna Galaxy are lacking that faith in each other in the final third that they're going to need if they're going to have a chance this series.
Yeah, they've got good plays to get the ball out of defense. They've got very little to come after that. Now try and chase down a demo. Seiko happily scampers up to the backboard. Tachi midfield. Seiko knows that the threat was there, realized Luna Galaxy were probably looking for that infield pass, so took it off the backboard. Now they've got it across the face of goal. But it would be a very brave player to be chasing up that close to the opponent's net.
This is a very clogged near post now for Gentlemates. They need to be careful here. Itachi doesn't have a lot of momentum. He can't challenge. Achronic no boost though. Can't play the ball before Itachi closes the gap. Now a minute to go. In the Galaxy looking for a demo and the goalie. It didn't land. Tox now stuck in the goal as an attacking player. Recovering very slowly. That's really going to hamper their attack here. It's not going to allow them to keep this going too much longer. Again, looking for the demo on the goalkeeper while the center ball is still happening.
And Galaxy have not been far off, but still not close enough to get these bumps and demos. Something that might finally get them a chance to score. Took us evened up at 2 each. 30 seconds left now. Achronic not there in time. Seiko can recover that. There's Juicy there just in time. Who's going to land near it? Seiko doesn't find the 100. Itachi is up next. He was unchallenged. 20 seconds left. Luna Galaxy need possession of the ball. That's just going to drop straight into position of a defender who does not actually want to attack it.
Oh my goodness.
Every single player has whiffed the ball.
Oh, that was your chance there, Luna Galaxy. Tox had an uncontested touch. Atomic had an uncontested touch, and they both completely missed. I think, you know, they'll obviously want to have that one back, but they're not going to get it back. It's 2-0 Gentlemates, and Luna Galaxy
down by 2, need some answers. Can they find them, or are we heading back to some form of normalcy with France taking this series?
And Morocco as well, Shogun, with Itachi. But yeah, Gentlemates from France, and Juicy is going to immediately score. They are off to a great start with a very nice kickoff, actually. Juicy, they're cutting it past one, then flicking it past another. That's some great low boost ground play from Juicy after the Gentlemates possession right off the kickoff.
For as wobbly as this series has been on occasion, Juicy has been a steadying hand. Now topped from the side. Luna Galaxy right back to where they found themselves towards the end of the last game. Timeout buff, at least not starting off all too well. Was the wall. Juicy again, goes straight for net. Just calling into question the defenders. The wall, trying to avoid being demoed, but at the moment, big wins coming in from Gentlemates. Now Atomic with chance. Goes for the ceiling, out for the top of Seiko. 2 players committed. It was Juicy that came out on top.
Yeah, like I said, Juicy is playing with that confidence that he had at the Copenhagen Major. He's playing with the, the aggression, and he's been scoring goals for this Gentlemates team that have been very important goals today. They have been pretty hard to come by at times. Can Seiko do the same? Yes, he can. As Atomic and Tox just flop around, just floundering in defense here. Tox had boost and maybe got called off of there by Atomic. They might have both called each other off there, looking at how that one panned out. And this time Seiko does bury it, 2-0.
Luna Galaxy are having zero fun with plays off that backboard. Unfortunately, it's also one of the easiest plays to pull off for Gentlemates. We'll keep going back to it. Itachi for now wants to try and bump the goalkeeper. Tox gets a double stop. This has just fundamentally not been the day Luna Galaxy were envisaging. Chronic now to the wall. Gets a couple of outplays. Goes all the way out, and it's hit the crossbar. And there is a little bit of comeuppance from game number 1.
Yeah, Luna Galaxy needs something here. They just need to attack and, trust their mechanical ability. We all know that, Atomic is one of the most consistent players in the open era. And Chronic, we all know what he could do looking at last season with Team Liquid. Tox as well, a very consistent player over the years, always there, the gatekeeper, almost, of the EU bubble scene, but no one's back to stop Juicy's open net on with a flipper set play. But I mean, what is going on here for Luna Galaxy? Tox and Chronic again, they're just in the exact same place, doing not much.
It's getting pretty dire at this point. Seen one near reverse sweep today. Resolve were able to put that one down just as it got very, very scary. The way things are going at the moment, Luna Galaxy need answers very soon. I cannot see that reverse sweep happening. Tox can't win the challenge, just onto the side. Well, good bounce from everybody. Tox at least just parries the ball on, but where's the follow-up? Juicy is the first one to it. And this has been the sort of series where Juicy has thrived. Seiko looking for the sideboard double, but that first touch not happening for him.
Yeah, I think when he did hit the first touch a little bit behind him, he just played it into the corner instead of trying to go for the impossible shot on target, which would have most likely been too slow anyway to cause Luna Galaxy problems. That being said, I mean, if there was just no one at home and it bounced in at 2 miles an hour, at this point I wouldn't be too surprised. They've not had really anything for Gentlemates in this third game, as Gentlemates start to run up the score. 2 minutes to go. Luna Galaxy still pretty toothless with their transitional play.
They're trying to get the pass over to a Chronic. There wasn't enough power on it. Tachi will need to get there a little bit quicker. He has got there in time. It's very relaxed defense so far from Gentlemates. They know they've got the 3-goal lead. 2 minutes left here. Juicy 0 boost. Almost got there. But if we are going to get a game out of this one, Atomic needs to do something big with the ball, and it's not happened. The ball straight back into the other side of the field.
Yeah, Titan getting away from them now, and this has been easily the flattest that they've looked. It's trending in the wrong direction for Luna Galaxy. Just, again, survival mode seems to be the only mode that they're in, and that's not a good mode to be in when you're trailing by 3. They're about to be trailing by 3 games if this keeps going the way it is. Barely more than a minute to go. Where is the flair? Where's the mechanical ability? Where's the confidence for this Luna Galaxy squad? Who can step up, provide them with the hope that they so desperately need?
Just getting outpaced everything for now. Tox over the top of 1. I want to give full credit as well to Gentlemates. The strategy when things have got bad for Luna Galaxy has been, all right, let's just go and find demos on their goalkeeper. They have found no demos on goalkeepers for as much as they have tried. Gentlemates have been far too quick, far too nimble. Tachi pops the ball back up. He's going to try and bump the goalkeeper. He has got him, but the shot not on target.
You know, Gentlemates are just going through the motions right now, and you know, they're probably aware just as much as we are that Luna Galaxy are not playing well, and they don't need to do anything too crazy to win this one. They're, you know, keeping the ball high. Oh, that being said, look at this from Luna Galaxy out of nowhere. Just when you think it's all over, they managed to produce a passing play and a perfect finish. That is a great shot by Tox. Not a second too late, but they need possession off this kickoff if they're going to have any chance to come back.
Let's see the positioning that they have got. Have they got anything different for us? Oh, I like the switch up. They've managed to at least lose it back corner, but Seiko has followed up. And instead, it is more time off the clock, but at least they've got possession of the ball. What can they do with it?
Yeah, they're just baiting Gentlemates forward. They're looking to counter-attack them. It's just taking a bit too long to get the attack established. Juicy knows better than to flick that straight into a dunk. Low 50s it and wins the game. It's a great conclusion here for Gentlemates. And just like Resolve earlier today, off the pitch, just not working, practice not working. You can't just write off players because you know, their team isn't working. You've got to look and see how are they going to do with a roster that actually suits them. Juicy's definitely found his. Gentlemates, by far the best results he's ever had.
A lot more space to maybe do what he wants. You already know Joyo and Cash like that mechanical space, like to take a little bit more of the boost. Now that he's sort of been moving to the center man a little bit more, Juicy has shown a flair for the extraordinary, and it would be quite extraordinary if Luna Galaxy can make something of this series.
Yeah, nice block into the middle there by Chronic. It was a little bit risky by Juicy to try and go for the outplay in the back corner there. Chronic did come in very high over the top of him. And now let's see if Luna Galaxy could do anything with that. Or will it just fizzle out like their only lead earlier on did? Well, not yet. Atomic makes it too. That is another quick center ball from a Chronic. This time it's Seiko failing to clear it. And Atomic smashes it home for his second goal of the game in just 29 seconds.
Yeah, we'll say for Seiko that is quite disrespectful to just pop that one up and assume it's going to be fine.
You know, they're getting 2v3'd right now. I just realized Atomic has as many goals as Tox has points, but I mean, we're only in the first minute, so I'm sure Tox will work on that as we go here.
How dare you? I mean, these players have barely even got out of the opening phase. I don't think Tox has really have a chance just yet.
I mean, Tox has he's got 2 more points in this game than I do, and I'm
he's got some points now. There we
go.
He?
No, 4. Okay, he got another 2. He's doubled his points. 100% increase there for Tox.
Yeah,
6.
Like
yeah, he's working out. This could be a center ball. Oh, beautiful. It might be an assist as well. Never mind. Denied. But Tox, yeah, he's farming points now. Absolute farming simulator for the German.
When do we start getting points for demos? They are far too important now.
Really should.
I was happy with how that challenge went. A Chronic takes his time, goes low challenge. Next one up off the side.
Okay.
Well, Luna Galaxy, a big question for you. Where was this?
Well, great 50 by Chronic to keep it alive. That's his 3rd assist of the game. Atomic's 3rd goal of the game. Minute and 18 seconds gone. I mean, where was this the whole series before now? They are linking up beautifully in game 4.
3-0. Loads of time to go here. For better or for worse for Luna Galaxy, they could do have a very strong win here. They need to keep this going for the rest of this. They have a long road to go to send us to Champions Field. Tox delays, and that has caused a bit of panic here for Gentlemates. Juicy will take over. What version of Luna Galaxy do we get from here? Are they going to just rest on this lead? Are they going to keep chasing it for the time being? They've gone for chase, looking for the bumps. It might just be a case of, well, the attempted bumps are nothing new here, Johnny. Maybe just having some success
look at this.
might help some. Okay, well, no bumps, no fisticuffs required. That's just pure class.
Air dribble ceiling reset from Atomic and the shot as well. I mean, this is something that we could not have possibly seen coming. 4-0, Gentlemates have seen 0 when it comes to the orange side this game. Atomic's got 4 goals. Gentlemates still trying to fight back into this one. And Tox has boomed it into their back corner. Well, maybe there is hope yet for Luna Galaxy. This will give them a ton of confidence. It reminds me of the BDS game for earlier on against Resolve, where, you know, they just 5-0'd them and completely swung the momentum in their favor. Still a long time to go, though. Got to be careful not to throw away any easy goals. When you're up 4, I mean, yeah, that is a very, very winnable game. If you just avoid mistakes for the remaining time.
Itachi on 82 points. I'm just sort of watching here for Gentlemates. When do they start crossing the 100-point line? Seiko's currently the only one that's done so. There's been a performance out of nowhere for both teams. As Itachi outplays everybody. And the worry just creeps in a little bit.
Yeah, great play by Itachi. The initial flick over one, then the fake shot down the line, backs up the defender, recovers, flicks it into the net. Beautiful 1v2 play on the counter-attack. Gentlemates on the board, looking to make the comeback and break Luna Galaxy's hearts. Even more than they already have. This could easily be another one. It's bounced into the middle, but good save by Tox. That's a 3-goal difference for now.
Oh, pass out. Tox wants to try and chase. Didn't have the boost to get anything for it. As comfortable as a 3-0 lead typically is, Luna Galaxy would not say no to another goal here. Seiko already up. He's unchallenged. And that first touch is not what he envisioned.
It wasn't quite in reach for Seiko there. It's going to be 5 for Atomic.
Again.
Straight down the middle. Achronic's 4th assist of the game. I mean, he is just a magnet to opportunities in this game. It makes you wonder, has he changed anything up, or has this game just fallen into place for him? Luna Galaxy get their 4-goal lead back, and they are looking like they're going to get on the board. Deny us the sweep that we've yet to see today.
I've so many questions about this game at the moment. I'm not going to get any answers anytime soon. Maybe we will over maybe 15 minutes, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe a minute 20 if things go horribly wrong. Now, Seiko doesn't have the reset, double commit, double the chance to clear the ball. Does clear long, out to Seiko. Reset gained, out to Itachi, goal for Gentlemates. We're back down to 3.
Yeah, plenty of time left to make something of this. Seiko, great 50-50 middle to Itachi, who's in the perfect spot for it. Gentlemates have been a bit sneaky with their kickoff strategies today. They've had some pretty quick goals off the center circle. Let's see what they can come up with here. It's a fake kickoff by Juicy, and Itachi tries to follow up. Not going to go their favor, but Seiko was back to cover, and that's a good fake by Seiko now to center the ball to Itachi. Up he goes. Backboard was somewhat open, but good save by Chronic, and now they really do just have to get behind the ball and let the clock win the game for them.
Yeah, ball popped up. Just wait, take your time. Don't send more than you need to. Luna Galaxy will take one step on what is a very, very long road for them to get back into this series. Reminder as well, Gentlemates, unsurprisingly, still have their timeout, except for bad manners. They haven't had a reason to take it.
Oh,
The post. Maybe in previous games that would have hurt a little bit more.
well, at least Luna Galaxy aren't going to get swept out of this one. I've actually just crossed my mind. I forget who had Atomic on their team. Did anyone have Atomic on their team for the Fantasy League?
Luna Galaxy and Jobless had quite a few players that we did.
Oh, CJ had Atomic. This is so CJ's just completely Mickey won the goals. If they just bow out 4-1 now and Atomic, it won't matter unless they can get more wins on the board as a team. It's all good and well to have a lot of points, a lot of goals, but only the win matters. That 5-goal showing still only counts for 1 in the series score.
Yeah, this is what I used to refer to as the flip side game, where flip side would have matches like the one we just saw. They'd win 7-2, 7-1, and then they'd go and lose the next one afterwards. Gentlemates would love if that's the fact. Luna Galaxy, well, they'd be eliminated if that ends up being the case. Chronic trying to drop the ball down, but it's only over to Seiko, who didn't get as much on the shot as he would have wanted.
That's a great pass, though. Plenty of pace on it. Seiko didn't have to do much to get that one on target faster than anyone could react to. But not for the first time today. He's hit the post. I mean, it's been the story of today. It's not really been, you know, France against the world like it usually is. It's been France against the crossbar, France against the post. That's a matchup you don't really want to be taking. This post is kind of good when it comes to 50-50s.
Post is undefeated. Oh, Juicy, he is actually hit, so Seiko has to be reactive to it. Just forcing Gentlemates to look over their shoulders on occasion, make sure they're not getting hit out of position. There's not been a tremendous amount of follow-up from Luna Galaxy in those spots as Seiko dances around everybody. Drop down, Itachi looks for the backboard. I don't mind that either, because Lunar Galaxy historically in this series have struggled with backboard plays. Might just drop one more over to them. For now, though, looking perfectly fine in defense, although that will cause some chaos. And it's chaos that Lunar Galaxy will benefit from.
A chance for Lunar Galaxy now. Seiko in position to stop it. The last defensive play, Lunar Galaxy defended their back corner boost very well. They need to keep fighting for those so they don't run out of pace, run out of seam and defense. Acronic secures another one. Juicy actually misses his touch. Acronic not able to make good contact either. Everybody's flinging themselves at the play. It's Gentlemates to come away with it. Flip reset by Seiko. Challenge from behind. And a key one at that. And Seiko is about to connect with the second reset.
Oh, he's got the boost as well.
Oh, he landed on it.
The important bit is Acronic is there comfortably first as Atomic takes out the whole team.
Oh, well, Juicy there. I think he played for the demo, but he was the player who ended up out of position after all was said and done. He did not have to take that line. He could have gone back corner, tried to just slow down the advance, but he wanted to go for the big win in the position. Ended up taking the L.
Back midfield, Tox is there first. Itachi is low, narrowly avoids getting hit. There's Tox's touch. Over to Acronic, they're just going for the pace at the moment. Low boost for a lot of them. Atomic had to avoid getting hit. Back pass, that's a nice play. Tox is set up quite nicely though for Juicy. That would be my main criticism so far of the last few games, is Tox has been making life a little bit easy for the goalkeepers. Now he's trying not to, he's going for more demos. And now the opposite side of the field, turnabout is fair play. Seiko can't do any more because the damage is already done.
I mean, that's a tougher one to see coming. Earlier on, Seiko got a bit of a freebie with a flip reset fake. But this time, Juicy forces the defender high. Seiko lets it bounce in low for the equalizer.
One each. Then a Galaxy gonna have to fight for another one. Back into the midfield, Juicy pops the ball and gets the 100. So now he might go the whole way by himself. Gets the bump, no, not quite. Acronic avoids. But now you start looking towards the boost totals. Tox didn't have much, but enough to get the clear. Ball left over to Seiko. Doesn't do anything else with it. That ball can be slightly awkward to play from, and as shown by the defense, look at that drop down. Tox almost found a block.
Oh my goodness.
Dear. Oh, there's nothing on the shot. Juicy now back double by Acronic.
Well, they've managed to hang on again. Lunar Galaxy, but that was not easy. Clear ball straight down the middle of the box. Not ideal when you're on the back foot with no momentum. They're still in this series. Somehow. Still in a tie game, game 5 as well. They can win this one. It really would be quite interesting. Here comes Juicy. Looking to stop the ball dead on the backboard. Covered by Tox, who's pushless. As Lunar Galaxy run dry momentum again. That's a great 50 into the corner though. So they get another free bit of volatility in the position.
It's actually looking for some demos in the backfield. Doesn't quite happen. Juicy again is the quicker. Seiko unable to fake out Tox. Atomic will be happy with the way that ball has landed. Not as happy with Itachi recovering as quickly as he did. Now we go backboard. Tox with just enough boost to get there in time. Gentlemates are trying to up the pace here. Feels like the frustration is starting to boil over a little bit. Seiko quite comfortable with it, and now he's past two, getting chased down by Atomic. He doesn't care. Gonna drop the ball down. First one to it. Itachi, nothing on the shot.
Chance is still mostly going Gentlemate's way, but Lunar Galaxy, they're out, they're wiped out. What a shot by Seiko. It looked like they had a good defensive position, but the key player was removed from the equation. Acronic got dusted, and the last player back gets demoed. Still a wicked shot by Seiko, straight into the top corner, 2-1, 31 seconds to go.
Acronic hits him with a nice one in the quick chat. Now they need to find something. 30 seconds, or Lunar Galaxy will be eliminated. And what is turned into a golden opportunity for weekend might just go amiss.
Well, Seiko on match point was heroic in Copenhagen, and he's shown up huge. Looking for another championship Sunday in Europe. Have Lunar Galaxy got any more opportunities? Faked by Atomic. He's looking to mind game. Seiko out the play. 50's in middle. It's almost on target, but Juicy guides it wide. That should be over now, surely. And it will, as Gentlemates advance. Top 4 secured. And it's going to be half France, half rest of the region in tomorrow's event.
I have done it. Vitality and Gentlemates put a little bit of normalcy back in Europe. But for Resolve and Oxygen, tomorrow will be a massive, massive chance. The whole of Championship Sunday blown wide open by results that have happened to both BDS and to KC. And for Gentlemates, I mean, proving to us that it's not just a LAN thing. They are still that team, even online.
Yeah, I mean, they said them.